Hello everybody and welcome back to Megaquarium. So in the previous episode we did Elmshorn because we skipped the first two levels, which were pretty much just tutorials. This was just, do you want to know how the game works? And this one was a little bit more like technical. You had to do a little bit more things, but it was pretty much still just like, hey, here's how doors work, so then you can plant more aquariums around. This was the first like real level in my opinion, and we had a really fun time, at least I did. I felt like it was really fun, a really different vibe because of the different like wood, and essentially we just made someone's dream aquarium. But this time we're going to be restoring a historic aquarium to profitability, which is exciting because I think this is when we're going to get maybe some other things. Okay, this historic aquarium has been in decline for years. It needs a new curator willing to shake things up. Are you ready for the challenge? Part of the problem is the weather is so cold in Valberg that none of the heaters work at full capacity, just 66% to be exact. See if you turn on the cold temperatures to your advantage with this new piece of equipment, the chiller. Chillers are used to keep tanks at cold water temperatures, allowing us to keep cold water elements like this Kaku Rase. It gets better. Here in Valberg, they're 50% more efficient than normal. In other words, you can get bigger tanks with fewer chillers. Your mission is to exploit the cold water displays to get this aquarium back into the limelight. So let's pause. Ooh. So Pollock is a big boy. I'm gonna go with Starfish first, but let's pause. Let's have a good old view of what we're doing here. So essentially, as you can see, we have this cute little starving area here with everything that we need for it. So let's first figure out the view of this place in Time Stop, everyone's favorite fetish. So we have two yellow, I can't remember what the name is, and one of these boyos, as well as a few little hermit crabs, so we can spruce up this one for sure. And then if we go into here, we have the feeding bait. It's interesting that these work. And then essentially, we have the food for those. And then we have, yep, that one, so we go out here, whoops. Then we have this one, a bit more interesting, still pretty bland though overall. Also these are like 4 tile long paths, so I could probably shrink that down with some more efficiency. Here we have another really bland tank. No wonder they're in decline, they're just really bland. Yet again, 4 tile long. I want to have like maybe 3 tiles, I think that's fine enough. And then this one, which currently has nothing in it. So, with all that being said, allow us to introduce ourselves, essentially. So one thing that you can say immediately is that we can do this, or even just like this. Then we can do that, boom, we now have like that in a better working order. This, we can have it be here instead, so then we have this area ready to go, which is nice. Just thinking about how I want to do things then. So let's see who we have. So manage. We have 2 people, Tobias and Wade. They both have a 1 and 1, and we do have fixing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to zone, create a new zone, pretty much known as zone 1, which we will probably increase this zone to actually be a bit bigger, have a few more ways in, and then Wade can be situated there, and then in zone 2, which is this one, which as well will probably be bigger over time, is in charge of this one. Currently there is no places to drink, so we'll also have to fix that. So we can now leave that for now. So we need to have the Kaku Rase, which we are skipping a little bit just for these starfish. I think that they would work well. And as you can see here, we actually need a better thing. So what we will do is simply sell this really inferior model and instead put in a much better model. Which obviously is awesome. And then what I think I'll do here, I need a curved tank for that one. What I think I will do is actually do something straight away as a change, which is increase this. Because the idea that I have here is a little interesting. I will say so. So we want to have those like that, because what we actually want to do here is kind of like expand this by a bit more, right? Maybe not like as much as that, but you'll get the picture. Here, we'll just do something like that. Yeah, that will work. We'll put these to the sides. And what we will do is essentially make another aquarium. We'll do it like that. And then what we will do is, with this extra space that we have, is... Oh, well, yeah, this is the corner. Is something like this. And then we can just do this, which then actually is awesome, because it means we can do that. Which then means that we can now place these over here instead, meaning that there's more room in which we can put down a thing here and a thing here. So now we have an extra little thing around here, which will be useful. I'm actually trying to think here, actually. I think what I want to do instead is something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll have... Yeah, we'll have it go to 3, which works anyway. And then we can do it like that. That works, it's all good and it's fine. We can then do it like that, which then works and it's fine. And then we can, in Factor-Rooney, if I do it like that, yeah, that's awesome. We can then, boom, boom, and then there's a wall, and then there's another wall, I guess. Is there anywhere that should be walled up that isn't, I guess, is what I can say. Not massively at this point. So we can now essentially just... Actually, no, the reason why I did that was because of a different idea. Some of these are just so irritating. We will put this here, which I mean, I guess means that we can do that, which then means we can put our benches in nice and understandable places like these. Have like a cool little area where you can like look at different fish. You can look at that one, you can look at that one, you kind of look into the abyss. We'll probably make it like another thing over here. Okay, so what I would like to do then is we need to be able to make space pretty much does the same thing. That's the problem. Ah, there we go. That works better there, and then we can have another food thing here if we need it. Awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these temperature things, and we're gonna get this basic cooler, which will more than enough be good for that. And then you know what I think we'll do? Move this out of the way. We'll have this one further. And with the extra room that we'll get, we'll be able to use that efficiently. And then we'll bring back the extra little wall. We'll do that. We'll do it like this. Swapping that out for that. Which then works because it then means that we can put down the food in this area. Yep. And then we can even have that there. So if we look at the research, we will be able to see that this needs cockles. Because it's an asshole. There we go. And then all we need to do is buy a cockles dispenser. Boom. And then what we might actually do is make this here, make this here, make this here, because then that way that is more accessible. But with that, that means everything is good, and we have a good little place for the cockles when we get them. And now let's just make these areas a bit more appealing. We have an extra area that we can immediately do stuff with. Let's see what this is. Of course it just did not quite right. At the end of the day, that is fine though. If that is the case, what we can then do is buy this up. Can there be like a mass? Yes, there is. Thank God. Is there not like a oh. It's very annoying that there isn't just a mass like ability to do this. You have to do it by hand. There's the quality of life improvement. Ah. So that can actually go to 2. Actually, while I think about it, I would like this to be to this side, actually. While I'm thinking about it. Like that. Boom. Gotcha. Interesting that there's extra space here. And then I'll just, I don't know how they originally had this set up, but I'll just simply buy. I don't know, I feel like that could like frick up or something. Like, you really don't need that. It would be funny if that worked. Oh wait, it can. It actually works even better space-wise because it means that we can actually get even more space. Which means we can now have one here, and then have we're going to put a bin here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do something like that. If that is the case, then I may as well just like do this. Because then as well, you still have the 3 pathing, so it really doesn't matter for anything else, really. So we'll do like that. And then that way as well, we have like way better stuff. So we'll have like the big thing there, the cooler like in this corner here, which means I can have that there. Actually means a lot of good stuff. There we go. And then what that means is that we can be absolutely amazing and buy a random ass palm tree in here just for the sake of it. Isn't that just amazing? So we have 2 spots here where you can chill. I will get a vending machine at the moment, just 1. And then what we'll do is, because of this here, we'll leave it blank, I guess. I just feel like if there's walls, you can kind of do something with them, I feel like, personally. But this is way better. This has way more stuff to do in it. We might even just demolish that. And get a more reasonable, what? More reasonable set of things that we might need. So this area, you know, it's only gonna have like so and so, you know, things in it, so it should be fine, which will be nice. So let's look at this. This has a tank of 60, meaning it will work. Which means I now just need to apply the filter. Apply the chiller. I'll put these elsewhere, actually. And what we can then do is put these to the sides here. And then just, also just have a little bit of a better filtration for these guys. Because I'm just evil like that. So they will need cave requirements of 2. They eat crustaceans. They get from 5 to 10, and we need 6. So we're actually gonna get perfect amount. We're gonna have 60 full-grown ones. So we will start working on that then. So there's rocky outcropping. We'll get like that. And then, because this is a deep one, we'll get some extra small rocks in there. And then we will simply get 2 different types of grasses to help with the different mood. And we'll get this one and we'll sell this one to maybe just add actually we'll get rid of small rock as well, and what we'll do is we will buy a little cave, and that means that we can get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you as well. And then what we will do is we will actually move some things around here. So we'll have like this. As always, I do think that it's best to have this kind of in the back. We'll then have kind of like 2 wood ones in the front then. Like that. So then we have a lot of it, and then we have like this little grass here. And then what we can do is we can then have a rubble in the middle, which just helps with filtration a bit more, which is just really nice. And it also means that this just looks a lot better as well, which is the thing that you're going to see me do a lot at this starting point. With this one, I think we're just going to go with a very safe kind of feel, which is that if the fish want privacy, they can get it in this back corner. Otherwise, this is going to be some nice grasses on the sides, with just a little thing of rockage in the middle, just to help with the filtration a little bit. Now this one here already has a good amount of rocks, but what it doesn't have is kelp. Never have too little kelp. And then what we're actually going to do here is get a little sea lettuce and have it be right up against the glass. Just have that little extra peak of excitement. This one here is pretty much golden, honestly. I'm not really going to change it too much, I don't think. I think if I were to change it, I would just simply look at this and then see. Okay, we don't have anything higher than a basic light, so we'll see if there's anything better. There isn't, so sand eel, that's interesting. So this eats anything, but it doesn't eat coral. Active swimmer. Okay, so we can't do that guy. Okay. So 8, that is 16. Which means we have 20 left. We don't actually, because these turn into 5 and 5, so we have 10 left, in which we can get 2 blue tanks. One thing we can do, however, is change this up a bit more. The disco mushrooms really should be the star of the show here. get some extra rocks in the back, I guess. Boom, a little bit better. Now this one is going to be an interesting one. So this one has... It'll be fine, essentially. But let's look at the vibe of these guys. So they have like a lot of red. I think for this one, it should be a little bit more of a... Oh. Next, scientific research. Ooh, padded bench. I think better lamp first, because I do want to actually use coal. Yep. Once we get a bit more money, we will actually open up a little bit more facilities to the place. That's when we get like a bit more money. One of your guests is hungry, make them obese. Sure thing, boss. Let me do that. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. So then we have like 1-1. And then what we'll do is then we will put down another bin in this general area. And now we will pause because now we need to make bathrooms, as I wanted to do a little bit ago. So I want to expand this side off into something crazier. So because of that, we kind of have to make do with space. I am thinking, one thing I would like to just do outright, we're going to make this into a new area. So because of that, this is our middle line here. Like that. And then we're going to do it like that. And what we're going to do here is essentially something very simple. Have a staff door here. And then have for now something like this, and then we'll have 3 toilets at the end. Yeah. So we'll have like a little toilet area here. And then we'll have like 3 kind of areas. I'm actually wanting to have, I'll put like, make a new thing here. I'll have a Belfast tank. Like here maybe. That could even be like, this could be for the Belfast tank, then we make another thing here for like another tank. Boom, we have more money again, so what we're going to do is we are going to buy a sponge sink. Very important. We're going to actually do it like this, and then we're going to T, build a wall. And then what we're going to do is go into here, sponge sink, and just a broom stand. And then we're going to go into here, buy our 3rd toilet, and then boom, we have this thing here for this. And then we're going to have 1 here, and then like 1 here. So we'll have those 2, which will be things later. Then we will buy these, we'll buy some staff doors to people. There we go. So as previously said, how much is a Belfast tank? Okay. So because of that, we are actually going to sell that, this, and then redonate that. Because we don't actually need it. We actually might need that. Then we'll just build walls. Okay, so we have 2 5.5s here. I guess what I'll do for just to progress this is we'll build another chocolate. Boom, we now have an extra 1,000. And then for this, I'd like to build just a bin next to it. There we go, so now we have this up and running. It does seem like we will need some more staff working these areas. Because I don't really have much desire to do anything with that, what I can actually do here is buy, first, 2 bins. And then we'll have an extra bench here, just boom, more things for people to sit with. And then just an extra chocolate and an extra fizzy drink. Boom. Just more stuff for the people to kind of engage with. That's all good for me. Next research, we want the grasse. Now then, what I will want to do is pause. We have plenty of people. So what I will do now is hire some more people. I want someone who's really athletic, which would be you. Okay, I'll just hire everyone at this point. So zone 1, we will now implement that to be this as well. Just like this entire thing is yours to deal with. Zone 2, funnily enough, has actually changed a whole lot more. And then this is going to be the biggest job of them all. Yeah, I'm gonna have something in there. Okay, so zone 3. So you'll be set to zone 3. So far, those are the only 3 zones. For now, we'll just do it like that. What is total bot doing? Okay. That is something that's an issue. So pause. Then what we'll do is buy a filter, which will then fix that. And then as well, just because we can, we'll actually also add a broom stand, just so then someone can come in here and be like, I need a broom, get a broom, and then be done. Yeah, these are nice. We didn't actually get to finish this one at all, so I would actually love to do that now. And to do that, I'm going to definitely buy that, which helps with filtration. We haven't seen too much seagrass yet, so I would like to have like a seagrassy side. It's like a side where you can see it better. And then, as always, I'm a little bit of a bitch. Just like, there we go. Just filled with loving care. Now let's continue. As soon as those lights are done, I feel a bit better. Hey, there's coal actually growing up a little bit. Okay. So we'll just relax a little bit, have a nice little vibe. Okay. Our science does really need to get up. I think the best way to handle that issue is to pause the game and buy more space. Do something like that. Buy even a little bit more. Buy an entire row even. Just get like that extra little bit of room that we might need. And then T. Actually, I would like to probably have the door be that way. for what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have a deep wall tank. Here. Got a big ass one. Ah, see, that's how you do it. We'll buy an extra layer of walls here. So then that way we can do that, like have that little walkway there. And then just be cool, I guess. I can just move this. So what I want to do for this one... Well, actually, now that I think about it, I can very much just do it like this. Just do something like that. Buy a good old staff door. Boom! And then we're gonna have this one be a really cool and exciting kind of thing. And to do that, we're gonna need to have the best of the best kind of stuff. We're gonna have not one, but 2 heaters. We are going to have some water filtration. I think we might need a little bit more for this, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to buy more room. And then we're essentially just going to let's just have this be the most filtrated freaking thing in the world. Like, let's just do it, right? Now let's look at what fish we have. This is a bully. And see what we can really do with what we have. The problem is that that's a constant swimmer. The thing is that I want like one to drum up some more excitement. Because this tank is going to be so much, we can actually bring up a pickle for playing. Not that. This. I can actually expand this now. For now, we'll keep it like that. Zone 2. Create a new zone known as Zone 4, which is just this one thing. And then we'll look at someone who is good at feeding and fixing. Put you there. You're pretty good. We'll have you... Oh wait, no, both of them are good at feeding. Good old Overwatch players. We'll have... Okay. That way the staff is better spread out. We're gonna have like something here. I think we're gonna have like like we'll use this as filtration, and we'll like back it off a little bit, but like yeah, we'll have like something like here. So 1, 2, 3, like that, and then what we'll do is we'll buy all of that. Then we'll sell this. And then what we'll do is essentially just buy it out, that entire area for now. And then when we can, yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll really have a lot of fun with what we're gonna do with that, which is gonna be like the big cool tank. That's gonna have, like, it's gonna be humongous when you see it. It is gonna be the biggest freaking thing. But to get that, we need to speed up time again. I wish there was like double fast forward mode. As soon as these are done, we can like put them in here. We have 2 people in here, which I think would be good. 2 people in here, which I generally think would be okay. No one in there yet because life is rough. Then 1 other person. And once these are more well defined, we can also put more bins around as well, which will surely help. Then we need the cucurase, which as soon as we do that, we're gonna like get like, you know, more stuff. What did some fucker do? Like someone like stole. Let's give a lot of general good stuff. Let's pause. Who the frick stole the toolbox there? Who's been stealing all the toolboxes? Let's go put 2 more there because that shouldn't just not be an issue, it feels like, but it is for some reason. It should not be an issue that like everything needs fixing and someone just took all the supplies. It should not just be a thing. However, anyway. What? Oh, there we go. You're so cool, did you see that? You just got your base X prestige up. Okay, so now we just need to get more stuff. But there we go, we finally have a better thing. And why is that still not there? I'm actually getting annoyed about that. Like, does it just run out over time? Maybe that's a thing. Maybe like tools deteriorate and you have to get like a better one that they don't. If that is the case, that is the most annoying thing, but I'm putting past them. So what do these? They give science, which is actually super useful because because we were kind of lacking in that department. In the fish department, I think we're doing pretty okay for now. This feels like it's like a big, like, nothing moment. Oh, you know what I should probably do? It's probably this guy. Oh, okay. We'll put 2 in here. He was probably stealing them from other places because he didn't have any. Also, one of our employees leveled up, which is awesome. Let's see if we can actually hire any more. We can. Awesome. Feeding and fixing, always want to have ya. Fixing and cleaning. High fitness though. Feeding, fixing. Feeding. Okay, we got more employees in general, which we'll just keep unzoned at this point. Freaking hell. Like, why are they going? There's 3 here. But no, steal the poor man's toolbox. We just need to get rank 6. Okay, we got the dwarf. I think what we could do actually is sell these 2. Sell one of these because we really don't need it. Get a chiller. Get 2 chillers. And then when we figure out that person, we'll put them in there too. So then we have like, you know, these different things. And we have this cool like extra one of like these really big like, you know, fish that eat a lot of other fish and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool. And then when that's done, we'll also set up that area, which will be absolutely freaking awesome. And then once we have set up those 2 areas, I think we'll have another little moment to look around and really see how we've progressed from the start of this, which we definitely have, I can tell you that much. It's nice being able to see though, like everything working out well. Those are gonna get bigger too. It's cool that a lot of the freshwater starting fish are like colder. I wonder if there were corals. Padded bench actually. I would like to have the ability to get more stuff. Now, pause. How much is a Belfast tank? Not actually that much, technically. We can't just sell our people. Probably fire people by doing that, probably. Boom, the biggest possible Belfast tank. And now see what we're gonna do with that is something actually really cool, which is called probably nothing for now, but definitely something in the future. So do that. Because we want this to essentially fit like this, which it does quite well, but we also want it to be deeper in, something like that. There we go, and then what we'll do on the side here is buy another staff door. Boom, just have like 2-way access to this is nice. And then we will sell one of those. Have one of those. And have it go all the way down. That feels like it's dangerous. However, we now have that, which is awesome. I actually slightly annoyed. how that is. There we go. So that fits nice there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this like that, this like that. And then for this area here, we're gonna actually extend this. And the reason why is because I want to have a better control. Because like this thing is gonna chug. So let's look at this. We need to have tropical fish because that's what's gonna be in here. Oh, don't worry, it will have a tank. So we will need 3. So the reason why I was so adamant on this place needing good stuff is just because of how big this thing is. Like, yeah, if you see that, that is like a clear sign that we're gonna really need like 5 people down here. Okay. Now then, this is going to be another zone, and this is going to be a zone that we're going to have to really get good. So, Zone 5, known as the Death Zone. Zone 3 can now include that. Feeding, fixing will need you there. We'll have you here too, and then we'll have you here. No zone for them yet. They can be the wild card. Because everything else kind of has 2. So resume game. So we now have this all figured out. I could even actually, if we move these out of the way. Move this up 1. Which won't really do much, but it'll just kind of help the area out a little bit more. Just like a bit more space would really help. We can put one of these over here. We'll just have 1 filter. They'll have to chug like crazy. That way we just have a bit more, like we have this like big empty space here that we'll be able to put things in as soon as we get them, like the comfy sofas. I want this to be like a watching area, so we get like a bunch of them there. And then maybe even like some like food and drink. Who knows? So for that though, we're gonna need some fish, and these cost a bit of money. 1, 2, 3. So 16, how much space is that? So 96. So 16, 16, 16 equals 48. 48 times 2 equals 96. We can get 6 of these guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome! And now we just need to wait for money so then we can actually buy the food. Awesome. Awesome. Pick next research. Okay. Awesome. So let's also just buy, you probably are gonna need it. Okay, that's awesome though. I'm super excited about that. That gives us so much of the other stuff. It's annoying that a lot of these don't give us what we want. So 16, yet again 6. There we go. There we go, awesome. So now everyone's really happy about those. We're gonna have like 2 of those, I think, maybe even more. Damn, popular! We got an achievement. And because we are so popular, we go through that so quick now. We're just gonna wait on these, which will just give us a bit more fun stuff to play with. We'll get that power pump, I guess. So here we'll get these nice. Just in the middle, nice area, not obscuring any pathways. Sell that so then we can buy padded ones, because we're no cheap. I wish you could just overwrite things if they were like the same type. Just because those do give us the extra prestige points that we do need to level up. Boom. We now have almost everything done. Boom. And then here we'll see how many we have. So we don't have too many of those, so we'll get an extra one of those. And then it's just kind of chilling. We're now at the waiting section for a little bit, as things get a bit more crazy and hectic. And we get more money, which we can then spend. There we go. Pirate Cove, Paint, Ancient Gate, Pitted Column, that seems really cool. Pirate Chest, Velvet ooh, Angelfish. Anemone, Large Chiller, Double Filter. Fantastic work! Velberg is definitely getting back on the map. While you've been expanding, I've been taking to the Aquarium's board of directors. Together we have come up with a final set of objectives. This will be the first time where you have to set a daily revenue objective. The simplest way to increase revenue is to increase your prestige. This is a hot water thing. Angelfish, come on. I gotta have those angelfish with the other things. And I know exactly where to do it. So we're gonna pause. And we are going to go a little bit wacky, a little bit crazy. Because we're building another Belfast. And I feel like if you're building a Belfast, you kinda need to be a little bit unhinged. Okay. Staff door on either side of that. There we go. And then we'll go back to here. We'll get a thing on each side. And then we'll go back to here. We'll get a thing of this on each side. And then we'll go back to here and we'll get a bin on each side. Two bins there. That's a really, I think that's good bin coverage. And then what we'll do here is, that should be good enough. And then we'll move that to here, and then we're actually probably going to need to do something a bit fancier. And we're also going to need money. So let's go get that ready. Just get some extra little things. And I would like to have another broom stand. There we go. So now we just have like an extra little thing. Look how amazing this place looks. I feel like I would go here. You have a lot of like really small aquariums, which are like mostly these ones. These are like the small ones. You have the 3 big ones. We will go to here. Do that. On the heater side, we'll just have the heaters straight up there. Okay, the heater's good. And then for the filtration, what we're gonna do is be clever about it and instead have the filtration come from some other stuff, and then we will wait for that to be done, and then we'll get that, and then we'll be good. Not that. We actually want to see what fish there are. So this thing eats sponge, and this thing eats green. So we're gonna need one of these, and then we're gonna need one of these, and then we'll get one of these, double one. Boom, we have a really good amount of awesome stuff here. And then that is when we will pick in. So this thing just eats stuff. So let's start with this. So it needs to be in a thing of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get these guys, which turn into 11s. So 11, 10 of 11 is 110. So look how heated that pool has to be. Absolutely insane. We get like 4 of those too. And then what we'll start doing is start really decorating the place. I would like to have a really big rock structure in the middle. I'm just gonna put every single one in here for now. Look at that nice rainbow. And then we're gonna pause, and then we're gonna look at if we can hire any new people. We can't. Okay. Actually, what I can do instead is use the power of rocks to my advantage. I just need to get more money. Let's get like some sea grapes in here too. Some beautiful velvet horn. Man, I need to work off my money. There we go. Look at the piece of resistance. Pause, that might be affecting it. Okay. Okay. Fine. So if it doesn't work, we'll add in like an extra little thing to a side. Like have like a just like an extra little like thing here maybe. Okay, we have everything. Now that we've really started to get money back, we can put in some cooler shizer. Which, there we go, we've won. Absolutely amazing, just needed to do some extra little things. I think we'll go with less with less is more there. For this one, I would like to have like maybe like one big one with a bit of like a thing to it. Then with like two rocks on one rock on the side, I guess. I have like one rocky area. It's money reasons. So we have one, but I do want to just really fashion up this place a little bit more before we go. Okay, just have a good amount of kelp. And then what we want to do is just have like some small rocks around. We need to work off like a small debt that we have every single day, apparently. And then essentially we'll just get some more patches of stuff. There we go. So with everything done, let us explore our aquarium. So we start in here and we immediately from the get-go have a really nice sight. We have these guys which look like a cute little tank, some hermit crabs even, but let's save the best for last, shall we? We'll go this way around and it's like, oh yeah, this is a cute little exhibit. Look at the nice little like kelps that weren't there originally in the sea lettuce. A lot of really nice cute ones in there. Ooh, look at that. Immediately grabs your attention with those big fish. But you come into here, you're like, okay, cool. Some more like bass type ones. Look over here. Oh yeah, some pufferfish. That's cool. But let's look at this. You come over here and like, look at that. Big fish and a massive thing. Then you're like over here, cool. Oh, look at this. This is another cooler one too. Look at all they're swimming through it and stuff. That's so sick. And then you're like, oh, cool. A bit more of a colorful scene here too. You walk into all the guests, and then you have this one where it's like it's just like the other one, but it's just a little bit more cool because it just has like a bunch of different little fish. And yeah, that is our aquarium. It's crazy how bigger it feels when you're actually walking around and exploring it rather than just like, you know, looking at it on a map. When you're on a map, you're like, oh damn, I need more space and stuff like that. But when you're really like here, it's actually crazy how different it is and how nice it really can be. So yeah. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy these fish. Thank you so much for my Patreons, Smazabaza, Kyo, Kyle, Sky, and of course Shroomzy. You're all so amazing, and I hope you all really love this series. It's just going to be a small series. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I might maybe do like some streams of this, and we'll make our own massive parks, and you guys can like comment on what you want to see and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you love this park we have made for this level. Honestly, from a foundation level, I think this is a pretty serviceable one. I think I would rather have another one of these kind of here instead of this, but that is fine. But yeah, we have finished the level, and yeah, let's get into Annapolis. So, Valberg done, Annapolis. Convert an abandoned theater into a aquarium. So, I'll see you all in the next episode for that. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.